Everybody, whatever time of day it is for you. It is 5:15 a.m. here, Phoenix local time. It's a pleasure to be here with you once more. I found a new and different location. Let me see if I can give you a little preview. It is a cactus garden here at the resort. And afterward, I think people liked it. Afterward, if you want to stay on when we're done with the practice, I'll give you more of a tour around here. I've seen some interesting things. I have not yet seen a roadrunner, and I've been looking out for them. And watching for anvils falling from the sky, too. People of a certain age will understand that. So another day of Bhagavad Gita and the concept of Samatvam. And I'm talking about today's Samatvam in the Gita itself and in life. The ability to remain the same, to remain constant. And one of the opposites that's talked about in different places in the sacred texts are being the same in hot and cold, which I thought was perfect for here. It's already almost 90 degrees Fahrenheit as I sit outside before the sun comes up. And during the day here, I'm moving between temperatures outside that are over 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and then 70 degrees is what the air conditioners inside most of the spaces are set at. So that's like a 40-degree plus Fahrenheit difference. It's like going continuously from below freezing to 70 degrees on the Fahrenheit system, or Celsius going from below freezing to about 21 degrees constantly, in and out all day. And it's so interesting to watch people. They're really covering up inside. You know, people are cold inside and hot outside. So there's a lot of finagling. Oh, there's a bunny rabbit. Let me see if I can see him with you. Can you see the little bunny rabbit? Sorry about the tremor. I'm shaking a lot today. But anyway, being the same in distraction and focus, that could be the next topic. Anyhow, so learning how to be the same, and I have to tell you, the temperature difference is challenging. I'm wearing the same clothes in and out, and I'm trying to maintain the same sense of comfort as well. But this is a wonderful place to work with that challenge. And I invite you also, wherever you happen to be today, to think about being the same. And it doesn't just mean wearing the same clothes, but I'm doing my very best not to, complain and go out. When I go outside, it's like, it's so hot. I'll say, it's hot and I'm melting. I took a walk for about 10 minutes yesterday during the day, and it was 110 degrees, but that's in the shade. So 10 minutes was enough to about do me in, but I was trying really hard when I interacted with people just to say, I find it hot instead of it's so hot. Or when we go inside to go, it's cool instead of it's so cold. You can observe without all the drama, and that's been something for me to work on here, and something I'll be bringing back into my life too, observing without drama, because I can be very dramatic at times, as some of you know. So today's practice is dedicated to Jill. Thanks for the text. I will get back to it. It's been amazing. I've been on, I get up at, what time is it? Here, local time at about 3:30. And then I'm scheduled. Last night I had a wonderful group, yoga, or spirituality and yoga therapy group, but it went on till, almost 10 with interacting with everybody. So I'm having trouble getting back to emails and stuff. Anyhow, but Jill, thank you for the text. Everybody who's emailing, thank you. I will get back to you. And hey, that's an equanimity thing for the modern age. Be the same whether somebody responds to you in 2 seconds or takes a couple days. And I also want to dedicate this to Avini and Shay, two wonderful young people I met last night. I'm meeting so many great people here. It's a magnificent experience. And I'm getting acquainted with other beings I'm not usually acquainted with, such as gigundous aloe vera plants and all sorts of cacti. Hello. And the birds are amazing. So let's practice, and I'll see if I can give you some lovely scenery. Here we go. So we'll do our pose. We could think of it as cactus tree pose today, if you'd like. It's another challenge. No grass. Switch. I'm trying. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So now we'll have our sit. And I just invite you that wherever you are to think of, can I demonstrate some equanimity relative to the hot and the cold? I know many of us here in the States are experiencing a lot of hot, in fact, around the world. And I think one of the reasons to develop equanimity is if we're just running around being dramatic and complaining about it, our energy is going into complaining, which is complaining about kind of the symptoms of what's going on. A yoga therapy perspective is you can treat the symptoms, but you also have to have energy to treat the root. So instead of complaining, looking at how you can constructively contribute to helping manage what many perceive as huge shifts in weather all over the planet that are causing distress not only to humans but to other beings. See, okay, 5 minutes. Thank you. And that's our sitting time for today. I see some folks who are probably new to this have been peeking in, and what we're doing here is every day looking at ways we can be truly ourselves, to be the same in every situation, no matter what's going on around us, what kind of stress, whether it's people judging us judging ourselves, or today's case, physiological stress, the stress of extremes, because it's very common knowledge that as it gets warmer, people's temperature or people's anger gets stoked. And there was another mass shooting, and I saw that some news channels partially attributed it to the heat, the extreme heat causing more anger. So can we learn to be, so many of us want peace, and it can be hard when we're under stress. And learning how to be the person we want to be and create the world we want to create, no matter what stress we're under, is a huge part of spiritual life. So if you just joined, thank you. If you've been joining regularly, thank you. If you want to learn more, read the comments below, which I'll be editing. And the reason chat is on while I'm here is because of the settings on my phone. I either have chat and comments or no chat and no comments. So, and I'm Atmadarshan or Laura. Nice to meet you if you're new. Okay, I'm from Cleveland usually. I'm here in Phoenix. Oh, and so the official time together has ended, but I'll take you on a tour since, as I mentioned, many of you like that. So yesterday I mentioned I went out for 10 minutes for a walk, and I was hot. There were people playing tennis out here. It's really amazing what the human body can adapt to. You can adapt. You're more adaptable than you know. Well, let's see. As I mentioned, we're in a beautiful cactus garden today. Different cacti. And I'll be taking you on a short stroll. Here we go. Little garden oasis. Oh, and look, I found some grass here. It gets watered every day for the education. The sun is coming up. You can still see the mountains before the heat haze kicks in. And here are the tennis courts where in 100 and several degree heat, people were out playing tennis. So here's another little place where one can sit in the shade. Birds are afraid. Yeah, you can just have, there are little nooks and crannies like this. If I'd walked the other direction, there are orange trees here as well. All right, I'm losing my internet connection, it looks like, so I hope you enjoyed, got something of value. I'll be trying to stay the same in hot and cold. I hope you will too. And perhaps I'll see you for our last broadcast from Phoenix tomorrow. Until then.